Welcome to Mid-Maxers. We are a hobbyist Dungeons & Dragons group that get together, play games, and record it for your enjoyment.
There once was a party from Middleton, whose woes they were learning had just begun. For when they arrived and their hopes and dreams died, that was only the start of the fun. The trapdoor is now open, leading down into deep, dark dankness. What would you like to do?
We're going down, right?
Kajo will, even though he's short now, he'll still go first.
Wulfram would have been last because he was keeping an eye.
Okay, so we've got Cargill taking up the lead, Bones hiding in a corner, to get away from Wulfram, who's at the back.
I'm gonna be like right near the front. I feel like I was like, oh, I want to go first. I want to go first.
Charging
But then
down. I want to die. I want to be sacrificed.
I want to go first. I want to see. But then I like sort of was like, okay, no, patient. You'll get it eventually.
Yeah, she's not going to go She's not going to go anywhere near Wulfram while he's dog. So as you guys descend the stairs, the nicely carved stone walls start to become slightly more rocky, like properly carved into, and then dirt, all that kind of stuff. The sounds of dripping cave water can be heard in the distance, and you step forward into a small little cavern area. In the distance, you can see the sort of like flickering lights. Sort of looks like there are tents over here. This place looks like it's been inhabited. And in the very far distance, you see two figures talking to each other as they sort of walk up in the distance.
Is there torches down here, or is it just dark?
There are torches down here, so you guys can see.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
So yeah.
I mean, some of us have dark vision. Just saying.
Well, we get disadvantage with dark vision even with that.
And
so
some of
that's
us don't
fine.
have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good nose at best.
There's also somebody who hasn't followed proper fire safety protocol, and they just left a campfire burning unattended next to their sleeping rolls.
Smoke inhalation so bad in this place.
All right, we going? Let's go. I start charging forward.
Kajo will he's short, so it's slightly, is if Ditto keeps running, she's probably gonna trip over him, but he kind of puts his hand out and goes, we should probably do this quietly.
That would probably be best, yes.
Oh, I see. So it's a stealth mission. Get it?
Yeah.
I'll be stealthy. Can I roll stealth?
Yes, you can roll stealth.
I have a 0 to this. So let's go.
Oh wow.
I rolled a 10. Perfectly average.
You're perfectly average, so you're walking along, but everyone can kind of hear you just shuffling your feet every sort.
That's so Hailiwu will go over to Ditto and she'll just be like, Miss Ditto,
Yes, I'm being stealthy. What?
yes, for a stealth mission, you need to stay with the party, okay?
Okay.
So keep
Why
close
don't I
to
stay?
keep close to Kajo.
Okay. I stand behind Kajo. I'm like, oh, okay. I got this. I'm like holding my spell book.
It's like you're about to smash him.
About to give the mighty bonk.
No, I'm just like holding it, just like ready, just like holding it like a really excited schoolboy. Just like, yes, I'm ready. Good to go.
Oh. Okay. Well, I got really lucky with my roll. With disadvantage, I got 17 on both, so I get 18 stealth.
Even if I'm in like Victorian garb, the jingling of the bells is there in spirit.
That's a 19 for stealth. Wait, that's disadvantage. That's disadvantage because I'm wearing chainmail. That's an 18 stealth check.
Okay. So half of the party are being very stealthy. The other half are kind of like
Perfectly
shuffling.
average.
Perfectly average. You're shuffling along. You're occasionally just making a noise. I think Ditto's like, ooh. Every so often every time she sees something, it's like, this is like an actual adventure for her.
She nearly starts singing Secret Tunnel to herself, and she's like, no, it's stealth.
I feel like Kajo is having the inverse problem of he's so short, he's used to being bigger, and now everything's feeling slightly off. He's being quiet. You think it'd be easier, but no, it's harder.
However, at the moment, due to the fact that some of you are actually being quite stealthy, you can hear sort of voices chatting to each other as the two figures that you saw earlier disappear on up a hallway into the distance, leaving you quite alone.
So they were chatting and walking.
Hailiwu's gonna remember something and she's gonna quickly dash back to the entrance and she's going to be like, shit, shook off our tracks. And she's gonna try and close the door from behind and make...
Oh, Wulfram would have done that.
Okay, she's gonna go and do it, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh, someone else got it," and then come back.
Meanwhile,
Sorry.
the dog is just looking back and forth like, God damn it, no one trusts me.
Aw.
Would I have been able to hear any part of the conversation they were having? The monk dudes up ahead.
Roll a perception with advantage,
Okay.
You and your
Perception.
secret skills.
says someone with secret skills.
We all have secret skills, but I can be envious of his secret skills.
Oh, let's hope advantage won out. Both of them were 3, so it's a 4.
You hear nothing. The water dripping is too loud. It just covers up all the noise that you can hear. If you want to make a perception check to see what you can hear, but none of you get
Oh, yeah.
advantage.
Okay, I'll do it. Oh, I rolled well. Okay.
17.
Perception? 19.
Yeah. Good lord.
Hailiwu! Why is this what you're good at?
Well, there are people talking. She's all about being in the.
It's
Oh
true.
yeah.
But it's
She's,
circle.
she's used to eavesdropping.
Rumors.
Okay, so for those who heard, as they walk away, you kind of hear just sort of like mumbling, like, "Oh yeah, I was speaking to Bob, and he was doing great down the other day." It's like, "Oh yeah, how's he doing down that other way? So everything seems to be doing particularly good. How's his bakery going?" It's like, "Oh, not too bad, Marge." And it slowly fades off into the distance.
So they're talking about nothing.
They're talking about their personal lives. Excuse me. Very
Alright.
vibrant and rich.
Let's just keep going. Can we keep going? I'm getting impatient. I'm like bouncing.
Okay, yes, you may keep going.
Wait. Should, hello, everybody. I know we're trying to be super stealthy, but should we look through their stuff?
I mean, probably.
Hell yeah, I jump into the cart
You.
and start rifling through their shit.
You see, the very short half-orc just looks at.
You see Wulfram's face just like at complete disbelief, like, you idiot! What the fuck are you doing?
I rolled
That's not
a
bad.
I rolled a 18 investigation.
A dog is just like kind of slack-jawed. Just
Okay.
For rifling through their shit.
As she is as Ditto rifles through all the stuff that is there, she is throwing out things left, right, and center. It's just a complete mess of old capes and cloaks. They're sweaty, they're kind of gross, but they all seem to be a mismatch of dark, similar stuff to those two figures that you were watching a moment ago wearing.
Oh, I put one on. I'm like, guys, we should all put one on.
Roll a d20.
Oh,
What have you done?
damn it!
Also, no.
Okay, I rolled a 9. Do I add anything to this?
No, it's just the one that you're wearing smells particularly badly of BO.
That's fine. I put it on, and then I cast prestidigitation to make it smell nice. I'm like, guys, we should all put these robes on, guys.
Dodger will just keep wearing his cloak.
You just see Wolfram cringe initially at the disgust. No, thank you.
No, it smells fine. It smells fine now. I cast prestidigitation. I do it again to make it smell nicer.
That doesn't. Okay, now it's just too much. It's like a candle shop.
That's not my fault. You're a dog. Okay. Wait. No. I'm just saying. It's good if we have disguises. We can blend in. What if there's a big meeting going?
She has a point.
Oh, Hailiwu said I was right.
To be honest, I don't think we're going to blend in very well.
Not if we're not wearing robes.
I don't think you understand. 2 of us are a dog, apparently to other people, and a short person, who I don't think is the demographic going on here. And the other is,
Evilist?
Actually, because of your amazing investigation roll, you also find a child's robe set.
Did
I think
No.
this would fit Kajo. I'm just saying. I hold up the.
Kajor has a brown cloak? If we're doing this, he's wearing that.
I'm corrected on that front. That doesn't change the fact that there's another member of this party who will literally change the outfit into its dullest version possible.
If they're already gray. Fine, I'm gonna be disguised and I'll keep going and you guys can just suffer in your jocks then.
Can I make a suggestion?
Oh, yeah.
Please.
So we have 2 shot members. Why don't the 2 shot members do hide beneath the cloaks with the other members?
Or they just do two dwarves in a trench coat. I love that. I love that little
I
story.
don't think that was quite the idea, but okay.
I have a question for the DM. If Wulfram wears a cloak, does he stay the same height, or does it look like a dog wearing a cloak?
It looks like a dog wearing a cloak.
I
Aw.
approve of this.
How does a dog wear a cloak on the?
Have you not seen Halloween costumes? Yes.
I was.
Around the neck, and then it kind of droops over the
Never
side.
mind. Never mind. I was referencing the pants. It doesn't.
Don't worry. I'll just climb a wall in stealth behind you guys. Don't worry.
Dog, spider dog.
I rifle through the cloaks and try and find the one that smells least of BO.
Just roll investigation.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no,
be
it's-
prestidigitating it anyway, but
Well, it determines how many times you need to cast prestidigitation to make the smell go away.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't. With a roll that
That
bad,
one.
I don't know if prestidigitation can save you.
The instant you pull it out, Wolfram just backing up to a wall, like, nope.
It's gross. It's smelly. It's still kind of damp from the last person that wore it.
Can I hand her a different one?
Yes, you may.
I just give one to her. I'm just like, this one might be better. Maybe we should just throw that in a.
yeah, Hailiwu immediately
I think-
after taking one sniff, she drops in. She's just like, "Thank God I wear gloves." Gross, shaking her hands.
I think that's a biohazard. That one.
Can Kajor, like this little bridge, can he just test it? Like put his hand on it?
Oh yeah, you can totally test it.
Is it just to make
roll-
sure it's stable?
What would that be? Insight or perception?
Investigation.
Investigation. I forgot about investigation. Do investigation.
13.
Yeah, it seems pretty. It seems pretty stable. It's looks like it's been sort of pinned down, and it doesn't look the nicest, but somebody clearly knows what they're doing when it comes to bridge building.
And is that a tent there?
Yes, it is.
How far is the gap between the chasm, actually?
It's about 5 feet.
What did the cloaks look like?
The cloaks are just basically big. It's none of them are matching. Every single one of them is just kind of dark robes that have been pulled together to
Oh.
kind of. It's like it looks like people have basically had the equivalent of, here's what we recommend for your uniform. Just put it on.
So it's just kind of basic cloaks, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, well, most of you guys are on, but the NPCs will see that Bones kind of looks at the cloaks, and then she kind of looks around, and then she'll tap her scythe 2 times, and her outfit disappears, and now she looks like a Grim Reaper. And then she'll start wandering back over here towards the back of the group.
And all of a sudden, the Grim Reaper starts appearing behind us. So what are we gonna do about that?
Hello? Are you meant to be that way?
I just changed my look, as everyone else did.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I don't normally changing, whatever.
Is this not a cloak?
It is. It's just you have an uncanny resemblance to what most people associate with death.
It's cool. I like it. It's a good look.
I think we should focus on the task at hand.
Okay. I walk down in the opposite direction to the
And they're splitting up. Lovely.
No.
Okay.
Hailiwu just starts aggressively clicking at Ditto, just like, Ditto, what did I say about staying with the party?
You guys are no fun.
You've never been on a mission before, have you?
Oh, no, I've read plenty about adventure and searching for treasure. So I'm just gonna go look for treasure.
You know those books are fantasy more than anything, right?
What do you mean?
They're not real. If anything, they're mostly just exaggerated about what actually goes on.
Well, I'm telling you, this whole place, and I gestured to this area, like the cabin and stuff. This was all in a book. We're kind of following the plot of a book right now. So I'm just gonna go and search for treasure.
No, don't you.
I finger guns my way down the stairs.
He is aggressively just marching after you. It looks cute because it's a beagle, but if you saw him in real life, it'd be intimidating as hell.
Okay, I rolled a 21 investigation.
Holy crap.
For this little alcove.
You didn't even need to roll that high. Okay.
Hmm.
In there, you find There's in the alcove, there's sort of like sacks of random like wheat and all this kind of things, basically just sort of food stuff and things. Except as you were looking through, you notice in the corner that there is a crate that has been slightly left ajar, and hanging from it is what looks like to be a small amulet.
Oh.
And if you were to go closer, you would see that it is full of these amulets.
Ho ho ho, jackpot. Wait, can I do an arcana check on them?
You absolutely can. They're made of wood, by the way.
Do I see them when she pulls one out?
I don't touch them yet. I'm not touching them yet.
Okay.
It's a trap. Let the animal test it.
Arcana. Yeah.
Excuse me?
16. 16 arcana.
Okay, looking over the amulets without touching, you can definitely see that there are runes engraved into the surface of the amulet. Upon reading them, you can see that it is a mild, from the books that you've read in the library and things that you can kind of piece together, these amulets might be portents of passage, something that allows you passage through otherwise dangerous environments.
Oh, sweet.
Or restricted areas.
Hey, Wulfram.
Yeah?
We're all gonna need these.
Huh.
They okay, think of it as like if somewhere has been magically sealed off, wearing one of these, in that area would let you just go through it, no hassle.
I suppose, okay. Right, how many? Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's all of them. I'm just gonna like pile as many as I can into my bag.
I think we
Just
probably
in case
just need...
if they're one use, because you never know. I take as many as I can fit in my bag.
Okay.
I will grab at least 5.
While they're investigating that, can Bones ritual cast detect magic while they're doing that?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Can I then ritual cast Unseen Servant? Or Unseen
Yes,
Jericho?
you may. Basically, whilst everybody's investigating and looking around, you guys have enough time to basically cast a ritual.
Is 25 enough?
25 may be
even
overkill, but... Bones, as you cast Detect Magic, you get a sense of sort of almost like a pressure coming to you from the corridor to the north of you. And you see sort of like the glimmering essence running around the outside of the walls, almost as though a barrier of sorts.
What kind of magic is it?
Abjuration magic. And yes, so that is what you sense. It's a very weak pull of energy, but that is in the general vicinity of what you sense. Nothing else in the area particularly stands out.
Okay, as she kind of does a sweep of the area, she's gonna wave Hailiwu over to her next to her owl.
I was just about to say, real question that I haven't thought about. With Detect Magic, does she just see Jericho right next to her, like waving as well?
Oh yeah, she's gonna get a sense of a vaguely thing-shaped person creature, kind of unseen serpenting its way around her.
Sadly, she does not respond, but looks back at Hailiwu.
Yeah, she'll head over, and Jericho will head over as well.
I did some magic identifying, and there seems to be some sort of aberration magic ahead of us, a barrier of sorts.
It's not particularly good. Perhaps we should get the entire party together to talk about that?
Yes, and I will stand over here.
Hey guys, I found some amulets. They're gonna help us pass through some shit if we get into trouble. I hold up amulets.
Problem solved itself. She goes over to look at one of the amulets.
I start handing them out. I'm like, you take one. You take one. Hey, Kajra, do you want one? I throw it at him.
Kajra will catch it.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
Yes, you may.
Can I see the amulets from where I'm sitting?
I'll go over and hand her one.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Here you go.
What magic's on the amulet, James?
It is also abjuration.
Mm.
Very, very, very weak, but it's sort of the same strength as the runes over there that you have noticed.
You can also sense a shit ton of it coming from my bag.
Yeah, it's like a mini rave going on in there.
I like to imagine Hailiwu got given one and she looked at it and then she picked up the scent and then she just like trailed after Ditto, just like, how many did you pick up? Just like, as she's putting it on.
Bones will take the amulet and take out a handkerchief and try to clean it a little bit. And then she looks to Ditto. I am only borrowing this. And so she'll go back to
Cool.
clean the amulet.
Cool. So just give it back to me when you're done using it. That'll be sweet, because these are all mine now.
No,
What?
I'm going to return it to its proper owner.
5
Really?
of them are mine.
Ownership is relevant.
I mean, I don't actually know who the owner is. So they're all mine now. I licked all of them, so they're mine now.
To be fair, it looked like a community barrel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am still going to leave it behind when it's no longer useful.
Fair
That's
enough.
fair.
Take one dark robe and weird amulet. You know.
She didn't take a robe. She brought her own robes.
Yes, she did. She brought her own robe. But you need to get the amulet here.
Yeah, she still got it. She's got it in her hand.
I gave her the amulet. Oh, I make sure to give one to the other two, the NPCs, the mute lady and the other guy. Just like, here, you take one.
Darren and Owl.
Boy, Darren, where are you? There you are.
He's just crouched on the corner, sort of looking
Here,
at the
hold
rocks
this,
and comparing
and I
them.
give him an amulet.
Hey, thank you, lass.
I love him so much.
Owl will just sort of smile gratefully and accept it, putting it on her own neck.
James.
Yeah?
Hallie's just gonna go over to Wulfram and Cardinal, and she's just gonna have like a shit-eating grin on her face, and she's gonna lift up her robe slightly, not the dress, just the robe, and she's just like, "Which one of you want to go under my robe?"
Oh jeez.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Bones is pretending she didn't hear that comment.
Ditto's just like, what?
That was the plan, was it not? You could hear her try not to giggle throughout her fucking talking.
I'm gonna remove myself from that conversation. Just chill with Daryl.
That's Wulfram right now. Wulfram just fucking snickers like the dog from the fucking Wacky Races cartoon.
Muttley laugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, I've already well have you here. Be making the joke about James for the past 3 weeks.
Yep.
So there's a barrier here, right? I'll just hold up the amulet and just kind of like push it into wherever they seem to indicate the barrier is.
Will Bones have explained to everybody where it would be? Or where
Yeah,
she
she
senses
would have. She would have told Hailiwu so they could tell. She could tell them.
Hailiwu will tell everyone, if he does a and starts giggling to herself. She walks over.
Hailiwu, I thought it was a funny joke. Oh, she's gone.
Wulfram's just snickering as he trails close by.
Conjural's just confused by all this, so he's just gonna like try and press the amulet like against where the barrier is, see if anything happens.
Your hand goes through without any resistance whatsoever.
Conjural's just
You pass through without any resistance whatsoever.
We solved your puzzle.
There's no magic ahead of that.
Not down this corridor, so no.
Wulfram attempts to pass through.
I was about to say Hailiwu playfully, since she's wearing the amulet, goes through and then comes back out and then goes through and she's just like, oh, look at that, and then keeps doing it for a couple more times and just stays
Are
out.
you gonna let me through? I want to get through. I run through the barriers.
You have no resistance. It's kind of like when Harry Potter runs through the what's it called, platform 9 3/4. Take a running leap and just walk through with no resistance.
Which one of us is gonna run it?
Yeah.
Wulfram's just casually strolling through.
As a dog. Remember that he's a dog. A small beagle.
To everyone else, he's a small beagle. He's still him to himself.
Is he wearing a cloak?
No.
Ah.
I will say when Bones goes through the barrier, she'll have the amulet in her hand, and then when she gets on the other side, she'll put the amulet down and then put her hand towards where the barrier used to be. Or is still.
As she places her hand up against it, she feels crackles and sparks coming from the wall before what seems to be an invisible, solid wall. The second point where she cannot push her hand through.
Gotcha. So she'll just reach down and pick up the amulet again. She won't put it in her pocket or put it on, but she'll just carry it with her.
Everybody successfully manages to make it through, including Jericho, as he is technically bonded
Yay.
to Hailiwu, who has the amulet.
My boy.
Yeah, I high five Jericho, which is weird to everyone else because I'm high fiving.
He turns it into an awkward fist bump.
Bones sees and just shakes her head.
Who is she high fiving?
I don't know.
He ain't high-fiving back, that's for sure.
So is there like looking down? What?
Okay, forward ahead of you, you can see that there's sort of a ramp of stairs leading down to another level.
This is cool because the mayor's house was on top of a mountain. So, like, I'm appreciating the layout. Like, it's feasible that there is a dungeon under his house.
Oh, yes.
We wandered down a cobblestone corridor, kind of leads into, so it was like an open kind of cavern area, and then it comes into like masoned stone kind of walkway, kind of more of a cathedral look. Or not, catacombs.
Yeah, basically you started off in somewhere that seemed like it was relatively carved out of stone and such, moves down to a natural area that immediately goes back into a far, far older masonry stone environment. It definitely has a sort of danker, mustier smell to it as you arrive. And now you may continue.
So can I look down the corridor? Can I just peek over?
Yes, you may. Roll perception, see what you see.
Can I give him help? Do you want the help action?
Yeah, you can. If he wants help, he can help.
I peek. We do the Scooby-Doo peek around the corner. Like, Kaja's on the ground, and then my head's just like above his. I go, look over there. That's how I give him the help action.
Okay, you get advantage.
All
okay.
Right, 11.
Oh, it did not help.
Doesn't matter. You see down the corridor. It's not really particularly of anything interesting. You do see that at the far end, that it seems to open up a little bit more, and there seems to be possibly someone standing there, maybe standing guard.
I will look back to everyone else, and just motion everyone be quiet, and say, there should be, I think there's someone up ahead. We need to be careful. We can either try and talk to them, or try and stealthily take them down.
I vote for stealth.
We should kick his ass. We can do it.
I appreciate the willingness, but maybe a bit too eager there.
Is that not what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to just...
You're meant to do it,
Okay.
but quietly.
Yeah, I wasn't suggesting we do it loudly.
Can I, Hailiwu will just turn to them, just goes, just watch and see, and she'll, send Jericho out to, go and try and sneak up to the guard, and then pull his pants down.
Oh, no.
Oh
The
boy.
goblin comes out.
Oh, oh boy.
Oh god. Well.
Oh boy.
God, I don't know how to roll for that.
What is he? Is it a dex saving? Is it animal handling?
You know, I'm just.
Persuasion.
It would be Dex, I would say.
Okay, Dex. You know,
What if he's
I'll
got a really strong belt?
Yeah, what if he's wearing a belt? I've had that happen before.
Jericho goes to slide under the coat to pull his trousers down to discover that he is wearing a onesie underneath that cloak.
Of course!
I rolled a
These
natural
guys.
20.
Oh my god!
He's ready for nap time anytime.
I am in love with this god.
He's wearing a hood though, right?
Yeah, he's wearing a hood.
Okay, then he's just gonna try. Well, he's invisible, so he's gonna sneak around and then pull the hood down, like in front of his face, like the whole like, haha, got your hood, and then run off.
I'm just waiting for this guy to alert anything.
You just hear sort of a surprised, muffled cry as he struggles a little bit. It's like, damn newbies! Where did they go? It's like now looking around, up and down the hallway. He's looking back down the hallway with a frown on his face, looking over this way.
What if we just pretend we're new? This is why I nicked the road. Just pretend you're new.
Shh. If he comes down, we're going to outswarm him silently.
Okay. Let's kick his ass.
Well, he's starting to look down this corridor anyway because he didn't see anybody go the other direction. Oi, is there anybody down here?
Jump him! Kadra jumps him.
I cast fireball at him.
Oh god!
It's a good thing Bones is still down the stairs.
Okay, roll initiative between you two to see who goes first. Of what we should, because you both seem
I have
to
a
be very
plus
jumpy.
0 to initiative. I rolled a 4.
Okay, Cardjaw's gonna get to jump him first. Roll an attack.
He's going for the knees.
I'm not trying to You see, I still have Carjaw strength, so I'm gonna attempt to jump and basically just grab this guy by the face and just quiet immediately, just like over the mouth and nose, and then just kind of bring him to the ground.
Okay, okay. I suppose that's straight attack.
No, that would be acrobatics to see if he can get up there.
Okay, acrobatics. Okay,
Well, actually, technically, he would need to do a grapple. So he would do athletics, and the other guy would do acrobatics or athletics to get out. So either dex or strength for that.
God, he's just a normal guy, you guys. 0.
He rolled a 0.
He rolled a 0.
My firebolt is non-lethal. I'm just putting that out there.
Bones is just down there. Is like, hey, what's going on, NPCs? I wonder what they're doing up there at the top of the stairs.
And you just you've knocked this guy out.
We've mugged a man.
I don't even need to roll for damage. You guys have just pile drived him.
Yeah, Carjaw just like he just brings the dude down. And it's like he's still alive, right?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's just you've clonked him on the head, knocked him out, and then firebolted him in the knee.
Probably will have a pretty bad headache later, but that's okay.
We did it! We fought our first guy! High five! Somebody give me a high five!
His onesie has a hole in the knee. No.
Oh no, you've ruined his onesie.
I ran his onesie. I feel bad. This guy's the best guy ever.
And Hailiwu try and drag his body to around the corner over here to like arch him up so that like people won't immediately spot him.
Strength check.
Oh, no.
Can I help?
Yes, strength check with advantage.
That's not gonna help too much, I don't think. But...
No.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Okay, Hailiwu has a burst of immense strength, probably fueled by the adrenaline of just watching a guy get pummeled to the ground.
Just Carjaw's helping here, just like most of it.
Yep.
Can I try and position him to make it look like he's sleeping? And try and like
Yeah.
pat his cloak down to make it so that the firebolt area isn't that noticeable?
Deception.
He is wearing a onesie.
Deception.
Deception.
That's true. Deception.
Disgrace. Evil disgrace. That's the scar on
Please.
his face.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nobody, not a single person that goes past him would ever consider that he is not just sleeping on the job right now.
He's sucking on his thumb. He's just like going.
Bones will look at Hailiwu and Carjaw. Was that necessary?
Yes,
We look like members. Why couldn't we speak with them?
because it's a risk. Trying to avoid
And there's
risks.
always the chance that he knows the members because he seemed to be a guard.
She doesn't say anything, but she does walk over to the guy who's sleeping and just touches up his knee, make sure it's like puts ointment on it so it's not going to peel when he wakes up.
So Hailiwu does a bow, like it's a Carjaw and stuff like that. It's just like, this is what my work as a trickster or a magician, whichever two you want to prefer.
Good job.
She goes to fist bump Jericho, and I bet Jericho's gonna high five now.
Yes, he does.
And she's gonna be like, God damn it!
You sense a great level of amusement from him.
Can I like peek out this door and just like see if there's any more guards?
Yes, you can. Perception. Also, Bones, whilst you're, as you get up to this point, you can also see that Ditto is standing on a second wall of runes, very similar to the previous.
Okay, so she'll get up there. She'll kind of stay here. She'll just be like, Miss Ditto, be careful. There's more rooms ahead of you.
Oh, I didn't notice. I'll look out. Okay. I rolled a 13 on my perception.
A 13. Right from where you're standing, you don't see anybody right now. It looks
Okay,
like there's
cool.
a corridor. It's basically sort of an empty sort of hallway down to the left and an empty hallway to the right.
I go in. I'm like, guys, okay, there's nobody here. Come on.
James, can I say that while Bones was tidying, like cleaning that guy up and putting bandages, she'll put a "I'm sorry" note into his coat. No signature or anything.
Yes.
It just says "I'm
Just
sorry."
yes, you're right.
That's not ominous.
just a little bit. No, it's fine. He only has a little boo-boo on his knee. Okay. So I think as you guys walk in, you see Ditto like turn over her shoulder and like whisper something and just like get some. Alright, okay, guys. I think we should keep going up.
Up?
Yeah, up. Northward, that way. And I point up this way.
To the right?
Yeah. But yes, let's go right. Is that all right with everybody? Do you want to check the other way?
I mean, I don't know. I know we're looking for the stone bowl, which might be down either way.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Hmm.
The Hailiwu, yes, you can make a suggestion.
Well, the guard was here, so potentially be that he was guarding people from not going the way Ditto suggested.
Possibly.
I brightened visibly at that. I was like, yes, he agrees with.
We can at least go have a look.
Yeah, we can, and then if it's not there, we can always go back. Also, be on the lookout for dark magic for no reason.
What do you mean by dark magic?
Do you mean like magic that makes things dark, or magic that looks dark?
Like, evil magic. Just like the kind that you like read about.
How do you make evil magic?
You do it in a bad way, like with blood sacrifices.
Okay. Oh, is that like what Ray does?
Who?
I think this conversation should be left for later.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Or I get a headache.
As Ditto says, who Kajo just visibly just gets a look of the fuck on his face, and just turns.
I was about to say, as Hailiwu kind of passes or stands next to him, she kind of gives like a pat and just she doesn't the gods like whisper.
But even if she doesn't believe, no, she said it. But
You just hear a very quiet cuckoo from Wulfram as he passes.
I'm just fully like picking something out of my teeth as they're discussing. Like I'm not even.
Old lady just being there, basically denying the existence of gods, picking her teeth. It's like, yeah.
I think I got it. Piece of broccoli.
Bones agrees with Ditto. She understands.
I respect Bones. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Quiet, damn it.
Sorry.
Okay, both of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck.
is this something I can see, like a trap or spell?
No.
We weren't looking for traps. You wouldn't have. Like I rolled a 7, just a straight up
Okay.
and down 7.
I'm guessing that's a no on danger sense.
You hear sort of like a crackling of energy and Ditto being hit by the... Okay, both of you walk head first, hear a loud crackling, and you are thrown back 5 feet. Roll 1d4 of damage. Force damage.
Wulfram will attempt to catch Ditto.
Hailiwu will try and catch Kajo.
Come to me, Kajal!
Well, she could technically catch him. I mean, he's
Yeah,
small
exactly.
enough.
He's not giant anymore, Jay.
It's a dream come true for Hailiwu catching tiny himbos. I think that would probably be... Well, that would also be
Dex?
a dex...
Yeah,
it's
it'd
a
be a
dex
dex.
throw. Yeah, dex throw.
You could do acrobatics, I guess, because they catch things with acrobatics.
Can I do acrobatics, Jay?
Yeah, you may do acrobatics. Acrobatics is...
Yeah.
You're alright, you're both alright, you managed to catch them. Wulfram fumbles Ditto a little bit, but still manages to basically sort of hold her up more or less properly.
Ow.
What was the magic?
Hailiwu's bridal style carrying Kajo.
Now, Bones is within range.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was in the other doorway, so that's why she didn't see it.
And that's why we wait.
And Bones can now see, in the distance, that there is a very similar spell from what she has been sensing. However, the wall is significantly stronger than it was in the entrance.
Oh, there's a barrier up ahead. Because she just walked for the door. She didn't see people get thrown back.
And now my plan to look around is more valid.
Yeah, this is like one of those Legend of Zelda puzzles where there's a key in each dungeon. I get it. I follow.
Legend of what?
Huh?
There's Ditto channeling alternate universe trends. It's one of those things which blacks out. Legend of Zelda.
That was me saying that. Fine, now it's Ditto saying it.
Ditto just channels the other universe.
I have a question. There's the other way over here. Can I investigate this area while they're dealing with that stuff over there?
Yes, you may. While they're dealing with being shot back by a wall.
Oh, 19 plus 6!
Hell yeah.
Wulfram will put Ditto down.
Thank you.
From Bones' investigation of the area, whilst it doesn't look like there's much down there seems to be some doors and things, you can hear sort of like the general quiet babble of people talking.
Can I put my ear to the door and listen, please?
Which door would you like to put your ear to?
The one in front of Bones right now, the one at the end of this hallway.
As you get closer, you can't make out fully distinct voices. You can hear you can still hear as well as well.
Someone's taking a shit in there. Someone's really going for it.
They need more fiber. Okay, can she check to see if the door's locked?
Yep, it is not locked. It just swings
not
open.
locked. Okay, so she is just going to kind of walk back down the hallway a little bit and wave at Hailiwu to get her attention.
Hailiwu's almost like a better mood now. She just goes over and she's just like, yes, what is it?
Down this way, there's more people, and I'm not sure, but someone seems to be in distress. And the door is unlocked.
Stressed, which direction?
She'll point down the hallway she just came down.
What kind of distressed?
Well, either they are constipated, or they could be, under duress.
Would you be, more inclined if I could less violent than before approach?
It's hard to say without getting more information, so I can't say either way.
Hailiwu sends Jericho over to the door. James.
Yes.
Does it need a key to be locked, or is it the case of like an actual toilet where it has like the whole... you can lock it from the outside?
It does not have a key to be locked or anything. You can just open the door.
Yes, but can I lock it?
Oh. I mean, you can if you wish.
She's going to lock the door. Jericho.
I take it that he's been sent up this way then.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we have
Yes.
seen the door open while he went through it?
Oh yeah. Would he have gone through it, or was he locked? Yeah, actually no, because it had to be locked from the inside, so he would have seen it. Actually no, this guy's distracted. He's not noticing anyone coming in through the room. He's praying to the wooden.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh no, he actually is on the toilet. Oh my god. I
Yeah.
hadn't scrolled down yet. I hadn't seen it on the map. I was just kidding. I was kidding. He actually is on the toilet.
With the doors open, you can also hear streams of curse words.
Oh my god.
First off, Jericho would have tried to open it stealthily if he knew someone that was in there. Second off, Jericho's going to hate me because he's going to lock the door from the inside and have to stay there until the drink.
Yes. Yes, he is. Oh, Jericho is going to get his revenge later.
Jericho just sits down next to him.
Patting him on the shoulder. No.
I know what to do. Jericho's going to lock it from the inside, and then Hailiwu's going to lose concentration, so he poofs.
That's good.
Can I try and, there'd be a way to jam the door if it's locked from the inside? Because he could technically just unlock it again. I have an idea. Jericho's going to stay there and unlock it from the inside, and if the guy tries to unlock it Jericho's going to try and contest and make sure it stays locked.
Just like hold the door handle.
Basically.
Coldplay guys style.
Oh boy. So while she's screwing with the guy in the toilet, Bones is very very lightly knock on the door where it doesn't make any noise, but she still knocked on it and then walked through the door.
Okay.
Ditto is fully distracted, like still looking up this way, just in our universe right now.
Oh yeah, when Jericho poofs, he leaves a pile of ash behind him at the moment.
Aww.
Can I do another perception check to just check to see how many people are in the area?
Yes, you may.
We turn to the others and she's just like, Jericho's got the guy in the room sounding very, distracted. We'll go as distracted.
You just hear another string of curse words escape the room. It's
Man, that guy, what did he eat? That poor man.
With a perception of 24, aside from the very, 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 very loud, horrible wailing coming from the bathroom, you can hear possibly two voices sort of chatting to each other further down the hall.
Okay, before that, Bones is going to very quietly walk over to the door and slide some constipation medication, or stuff to help with constipation under the door and slide back over. But no, she won't put it under the door. She'll put it on the other side of the door, so when he opens, it'll be there.
You can get out. Oh, fantasy Taco Bell, fantasy Indian food. Yeah, what was that guy eating?
It was a combo of both. Indian Taco Bell fusion.
Very taco.
Just
I'll be honest, curry tacos sound actually kind of good.
That actually sounds okay.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's in a chain restaurant, absolutely not, though. You wouldn't trust it.
Oh god, no.
15% sand.
Ugh.
Right. Okay. What would you like to do now?
Can I investigate this room I'm in?
Yes, you may. You may roll investigation.
I am not gonna take anything. She's just looking.
Okay.
Hailiwu's gonna try and investigate as well.
I got a 13.
Okay, for Hailiwu, you're looking around, but you don't really see anything of particular value, unfortunately. The room is kind of a mess. It looks like it's just living quarters.
Can I try and tidy up? Because Hailiwu's gonna be like, oh god damn it, it's hygiene and now cleanliness.
Okay, if you're tidying up, you can roll an advantage to investigation.
Oh, yeah, I would say Bones is doing the same well, but just because she wants to tidy up.
That is so good. You get advantage when you tidy up. That's so
Yeah,
good. I'm writing that down right now.
I'll keep my
Okay.
roll, though.
Okay. Okay. So while cleaning, you find like all these like greasy socks and there's like mold in some of the teacups on the table. But as you're cleaning up there, Hailiwu, you stumble across what looks like to be a discarded amulet, wooden amulet on the side, underneath one of said greasy socks. It looks slightly different to the one that you're currently wearing. Bones, whilst you are investigating, you happen to find near the bed that somebody has a small little locker box, inside of which you will see that there is a small topaz in the corner and an amulet that looks slightly different from the one that you have found, the one you're currently wearing.
She will take the amulet out, look at it, write a note put it in the lockbox, says I will return this soon, and then she'll put the lockbox back.
Oh, and because your detect magic is up, you can sense that is the very similar magic to the one that... Oh, you didn't see them getting shocked. It'll be the same to the north you had seen.
Okay. I think this amulet will allow us to go through the barrier that was over on the other side.
Coincidence, I just found an amulet over here.
Does it give off the same energy?
Same energy, same amulet.
Ah, that will work as well. Excellent.
Okay, now let's go and see over the Wonder Twins over there. Wulfram and Karjaw, what are you up to?
That's so funny. One's a mini and one's a puppy. That's so funny.
Well, for Wulfram, he was making his way as stealthily as he could to the doorframe, and just barely peeking that if anyone were to look, they would just barely see a little snout poking out.
Roll a stealth, but with advantage because you're so teeny tiny appearance.
Puppy.
Kajur is also going to be doing similar.
And as you're so small, you also get stealth.
I'm gonna
Advantage.
try and trust roll 20. I should not have trusted
Oh
roll 20.
god.
Why would you trust roll 20? It's never good for you.
I'm gonna check something real quick. That was immediately higher. I would have had an 18. God damn it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So, Wulfram thinks it's just the side of his face, but in actuality, they can just see the whole side of a beagle's head sticking out the door frame.
That's funny.
Okay, so the looking over the thing, you can see that there are two guys having a chat with it. It's like, oh yeah, I was talking to Marge, and she said that she should keep going with it, but I don't really know. I don't think I'm all that artistic. And I was like, yeah. Well, I would say that you should really go for it. I think you're really talented, and all that. And then they're sort of distracted. They hear the noises of the more screaming.
Oh
It was like, we told him it's got mold growing on it. It's not going to be good for his constitution. And now look where he is. And as they're talking, one of them glances over. It's like, hey, someone let a dog in here.
At the mention of is that a dog? You just see the dog's eyes widen, like in the cartoonish snap of just like, and slowly backs behind this corner again.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this session, please like, subscribe, and check out other videos on this channel for more D&D antics.